Welcome to Wonderslate. Subscribe to our Telegram channel given in the description to updates and study materials. Topic for today's quiz is Tribals, Dikus and the Vision of a Golden Age. Question number 1. Beaver is used for which purpose in Madhya Pradesh? Option A. Shepherds. Option B. Cattle herders. Option C. Shifting cultivation. Option D. Traders and money lenders. The correct answer is Option C. Shifting cultivation. Beaver is a term used in Madhya Pradesh for shifting cultivation. In Magh, shifts were made to new beavers and hunting-gathering was the main subsistence activity. Question number 2. Where did the shifting cultivation is found? Option A. Central India. Option B. NCERT states. Option C. Both A and B. Option D. None of these. The correct answer is Option C. Both A and B. Shifting cultivators were found in the hilly and forested tracts of northeast and central India, mainly in central India and northeast states. Question number 3. Most tribal-like Khonds of Orissa. Option A. Practiced shifting cultivation. Option B. Practiced subsistence farming. Option C. Collected and sold forest products. Option D. All of these. The correct answer is Option C. Collected and sold forest products. The Khonds were such a community living in the forests of Orissa. They regularly went out on collective hunts and then divided the meat amongst themselves. Question number 4. When was the golden age of the Mundas happened? Option A. They were free from the oppression of Dikus. Option B. They collected forest produce. Option C. They went to herd animals. Option D. British officials did not enter their villages. The correct answer is Option A. They were free from the oppression of Dikus. People talked of a golden age when the Mundas had been free of the oppression of Dikus, and said there would be a time when the ancestral right of the community would be restored. Question number 5. What were the Santals of Hazaribagh? Option A. Cultivated small patches of land. Option B. Reared silkworm. Option C. Herders of village. Option D. None of these. The correct answer is Option B. Reared silkworm. Hazaribagh, in present-day Jharkhand, was an area where the Santals reared cocoons. The traders dealing in silk sent in their agents who gave loans to the tribal people and collected the cocoons. Question number 6. For what work tribals were recruited in large numbers? Option A. Tea plantations of Assam. Option B. Coal mines in Jharkhand. Option C. Code construction. Option D. Both A and B. The correct answer is Option D. Both A and B. Tribal was recruited in large numbers to work the tea plantations of Assam and the coal mines of Jharkhand. They were recruited through contractors who paid them miserably low wages and prevented them from returning home. Question number 7. Who was Beggars from central India? Option A. Were reluctant to work for others. Option B. Considered themselves as the people of the forest. Option C. Was below their dignity to work as labor. Option D. All of them. The correct answer is Option D. All of them. The Beggars of central India were reluctant to do work for others. The Beggars saw themselves as people of the forest, who could only live on the produce of the forest. Question number 8. In which works the Khonds of Orissa was mainly engaged? Option A. Collection of forest produces. Option B. Shifting cultivation. Option C. Hunting of animals. Option D. Cultivated crops. The correct answer is Option B. Shifting cultivation. The Akhons were such a community living in the forests of Orissa. They regularly went out on collective hunts and then divided the meat amongst themselves. Question number 9. For what purpose Kusum and Palash flowers are used? Option A. Extracting oil from the seeds. Option B. Coloring clothes and leather. Option C. Cooking and making food. Option D. All of them. The correct answer is Option B. Coloring clothes and leather. The local weavers and leather workers turned to the Akhons when they needed supplies of Kusum and Palash flowers to color their clothes and leather. Question number 10. The political aim of the Birsa movement was to drive away. Option A. The money lenders. Option B. Missionaries. Option C. Hindu landlords and the government. Option D. All of them. The correct answer is Option D. All of them. The political aim of the Birsa movement was that it wanted to drive out missionaries, money lenders, Hindu landlords, and the government and set up a Munda Raj with Birsa at its head. Question number 11. Who were tribals? Option A. Original inhabitants of vast forests. Option B. Original inhabitants of kingdom. Option C. Original inhabitants of British Empire. Option D. None of these. The correct answer is Option A. Original inhabitants of vast forests. Tribals known as Adivasis or Aboriginals were the original inhabitants of vast forests in western, central, southern, eastern and northeastern parts of the country. Question number 12. What is Santhal Hull? Option A. Indian movements. Option B. British movements. Option C. Santals movements. Option D. None of these. The correct answer is Option C. Santals movements. A movement by Santals for liberation was known as Santhal Hull. Question number 13. What do you mean by the term fallow land? Option A. Cultivated land. Option B. Field left uncultivated. Option C. Land for sale. Option D. None of these. The correct answer is Option B. Field left uncultivated. Fallow land is a field, a piece of land, left uncultivated for a while so that the soil can recover. Question number 14. Where does the term Beaver used? Option A. Madhya Pradesh. Option B. Uttar Pradesh. Option C. Jharkhand. Option D. All of these. The correct answer is Option A. Madhya Pradesh. The term Beaver is used in Madhya Pradesh for shifting cultivation. Shifts were made to new beavers and hunting gathering was the main subsistence activity. Question number 15. Who was the leader of Gulen movement? Option A. Mahatma Gandhi. Option B. Subhash Chandra Bose. Option C. Birsa Munda. Option D. All of these. The correct answer is Option C. Birsa Munda. Gulen movement was led by Birsa Munda. Question number 16. What are the various types of tribals? Option A. Nomadic communities. Option B. Pastoral communities. Option C. Both A and B. Option D. None of these. The correct answer is option C, both A and B. Question number 17. Name the 4 geographic regions where Adivasis predominantly live. Option A, northeastern states. Option B, central India. Option C, South India. Option D, all of these. The correct answer is option D, all of these. The Adivasis predominantly live in foothills of Himalayan, northeastern states, central India and the South India. Question number 18. When was inner line regulation introduced? Option A, 1896. Option B, 1863. Option C, 1845. Option D, 1873. The correct answer is option D, 1873. Question number 19. What do you mean by the term Mahua? Option A, animal. Option B, plant. Option C, flower. Option D, none of these. The correct answer is option C, flower. Mahua is a flower that is eaten or used to make alcohol. Question number 20. What do you mean by the term Hal? Option A, struggle in Santal. Option B, Indian movements. Option C, British movements. Option D, none of these. The correct answer is option A, struggle in Santal. The term Hal refers to freedom struggle in Santal dialect. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now. Link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.